All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everyone? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Alicia. What up? But first and foremost, we have to acknowledge our new name.
Hold on, let's go ahead. Coming in strong. All right.
So yes,
What's up,
guys.
what's up? Oh gosh, what's up, y'all?
Man,
I know we right now we're gonna kind of shoot the mess right now until because we know we are way off of the algorithm.
Yeah.
So we want to give people a chance to come on in, let them know that we are here. Why am I thinking something else?
It's okay. It's okay. We hadn't been live in a minute.
Oh gosh.
But we here, guys. We just been really, really busy. And if you guys had not noticed, we have changed our name.
Yes.
Officially. Okay. You can look and you can see. I mean, we still gonna be, Twin Flames Unite or whatever, because you guys know us from day one. But we did change it because of so many reasons. We were guided to change it quite a while back. So we finally did it, and we're gonna go through because some of our things are still gonna say Twin Flames Unite and whatnot. But we'll go through and we'll do the upgrade. What is it? Journey within awakened minds now, because that's the whole purpose of this journey, right?
Yes.
It's a journey within. But tonight, guys, we wanted to get into this.
We gotta touch on something.
We have to talk about this. We have to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys checked out Netflix lately?
Oh gosh.
All right. So that is pretty much what we're going to talk about very briefly. Then we might go into something else. This wasn't planned or anything. We just hadn't been live in a while.
Right.
So we wanted to just drop in, let you guys know we are still here. We have just been super busy doing other things, right? So if you're watching, just go ahead and put it in the chat where you're watching from. And if you don't mind, go ahead and share our video because I'm pretty sure YouTube probably kicked us off the algorithm by now because we hadn't been live in like 2 months.
Actually, when was the last video?
My birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday. So it was 9/23. It's 2 months. 2 months and a few days. We have not been live or posted anything. But yeah, we wanted to talk about this documentary that's on Netflix.
Yes.
And boy, oh boy.
We didn't want to say I told you so.
Yeah.
But
we did. We told at least we try to warn as much people as possible about this particular, I guess this is in the Love and Light community. They really took advantage of a lot of people who were quote unquote looking for their twin flame, and it's just debauchery. We called them out before.
Oh yeah.
On one of our videos,
and we did our darndest to try to really go through and search to find, but it's so many different instances that we actually talked about it and touched on, and so for some of those, we're actually going to share the videos on which we mentioned this. But you may be coming into this video and like, what in the world is Chris and Alicia talking about?
They know what we talking about.
All right.
Y'all know what we talking about.
So, but once again, for those who are here, if you can hear us right now, we're kind of just playing it by ear, giving it a moment for the announcements to go out so people know that we're live again. So we're kind of shooting around until we actually get into it. So forgive us if we're kind of all over the place. It's like we got some people coming in. We appreciate y'all for checking in once again. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Definitely make sure you put a like on the video, share it, push it out, because we need to get back in YouTube's good graces again.
Right? And man, listen, what they're trying to do to this ascension journey, our spiritual journey, our awakening journey, you guys should be able to read between the lines to see what they're doing with our ascension journey.
Yes.
And these people that we're about to talk about tonight, they played a really, really good role in trying to diminish our ascension path, I should say, by steering people away from their growth and their development spiritually by turning it into some type of debauchery. You guys know what we're talking about. There is this series on Netflix. It's called Escaping Twin Flames.
Hold on.
We're going to pull it up so you guys can see.
Let me share.
And again, we told you guys about these two people from the jump. We told you guys, please do not pay these people $2,222 to help you find any twin flame. Okay, we told you guys this is an inner journey.
We had to do some research for y'all. Y'all know about these two.
Look at them.
If y'all have seen this, then you know who we're talking about, right? Yes. This
so
video
sad.
here.
It is so sad what they did to these people.
All right, because these two here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but we are going to get into it.
Yeah, that's them. That's them. I can't even imagine paying someone this amount of money to help me find my twin flame. It's beyond me. This is beyond me. If you guys have seen this series on Netflix, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat or a 2 in the chat, and just let us know where you guys are chiming in from. If you're coming in from New York, Philly, wherever, we like to know who's watching us and where you guys are watching us from. So you can go ahead and put it in the chat, no problem. Yes. We are coming back from a break.
A big break.
But we really had to do a video about this one in particular because I think this is a setup.
You think it's a setup?
This is definitely a setup.
Definitely, yeah. It definitely is. So I'm just double checking something real quick, y'all, because we just getting back into the groove. Make sure we got everything in here. Okay, cool beans. So, watching from Central Florida. Okay,
beautiful.
There we go.
Welcome.
Good. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Okay, so where do we begin with this?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I just watched that.
You know what? You have been blessed, extremely lucky and fortunate that you have never heard of them. A while back, we did a video about them, trying to warn as much people as possible you should never have to pay anyone to help you to find your twin flame. I mean, it's one thing because we did consultations back, we don't do it anymore. And we kind of explain why we don't do it anymore like we used to, because people were kind of getting stuck. They were getting stuck on the whole, where is my twin flame? Help me find my twin flame. And they were missing the whole point of the journey within self. You know what I mean? The whole point, this journey takes you within your own self discoveries in your shadow work. And through your shadow work, okay, and through that journey within, you will discover so many things about yourself. But you know what? People don't want to hear that, because apparently that's the hard way of doing it. It's hard work, yes, but it's very fulfilling, and people just don't want to hear that. They want to give you money, and then when they give you the money, they want to get a certain result. So there are people out here who would actually take your money because they know that people are gullible. So they'll take your money and they'll lead you astray.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's terrible. When I look at this series, I couldn't bad for these people, because they're literally, if you go to their website, you will see a list. They have something called a Twin Flame University. This is beyond me. Like I can't even fathom.
Which actually goes back to, I'm so glad that we decided to change the name of our channel. I guess it was more of something that was a what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a heads up.
Yeah.
to know that we needed to change our name. We didn't know why we needed to change it, but we
Yeah.
figured we needed to change it. And lo and behold, a few months after, we changed the name of our channel to Journey Within Awakened Minds. Then now we see this pop up on Netflix. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and their teachings is a complete opposite of what we have been saying.
Oh yeah.
They are actually
bring some things up.
Yeah, they're actually encouraging people to chase down their twin flame. It doesn't matter if they're in a marriage or if they're in a relationship. They're teaching them to go after them. This one lady got arrested and got put in jail. And I'm just like, they're paying these people for this? I mean, people putting up their houses and all types of stuff.
Yeah.
To be in a twin flame relationship. And come to find out, they're actually forcing them to be together. I'm gonna let you take over so you can.
Oh no, you're fine. You're definitely hitting on something. Actually, I'm about to let you speak on something here in just a second, because we just want to go and put the record straight.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why a lot of the videos we haven't gone through and changed the names on, because we want to show the progression as we went through on our twin flame journey. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because we believe very strongly that we are twin flames, and there's a bunch of things that just happened along the way that just solidified it for us. We didn't have to go and
pay nobody no $2,000 and put up the house for mortgage and stuff.
No. But through our evolution, we found out that the twin flame thing is not so much literal as it is more metaphorical. Okay. It is not the twin. Okay, here it is. Most people confuse the twin flame journey with something physical when it's really something spiritual.
Right.
And there is a video that we did called the actually, let me pull that up so they can see this as well, because I heard a lot of different people talking about twin flames. Of course, it's come up recently because of what happened in on Netflix. So a lot of people are trying to find out information about twin flames, like it's kind of sparking up again. So we really wanted to do this video to get this information in the forefront for a lot of people to understand. So to go back, what I was saying was that when it comes to the twin flame journey, we're showing our evolution.
Correct.
To the point to where we found out that the twin flame journey was not just the physical connection, it's more of a spiritual connection. And it's not so much the spiritual connection with another individual. It's the spiritual connection from within.
Okay.
And understanding that even in the biblical text, which is one thing that is not meant to be taken literally, is meant to be taken metaphorically, you actually find the whole story of twin flames with the whole Mary and Joseph situation. Okay. But that's a whole nother thing. But on this video, let me just share this screen here because it'll make it a lot easier. Okay. But actually I need to share audio, so let me redo that. Yeah, we got that. Okay. So we're gonna select that one and make sure we share audio.
Okay.
Okay. So there are going to be some of these that we're going to talk about, but first, this video here, which is called The Other Side of Twin Flames, Secret Was Revealed. In this video, we actually went through and shared the esoteric meaning of twin flames. Like, really, when you break it down, that's where that is. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm lost here.
These people just got me bamboozled. Yeah. Like I'm just like, I cannot believe they did this. So please excuse me. I'm just very behooved right now.
But there's one video that I wanted to share, which is something that my baby had brought up a while back, and it's actually not that one. It's this one. Okay. Now we did this video a year ago.
This one right here.
Okay. Where we were asking can we be trusted with cosmic powers?
Mm.
Okay. And I'm going to start playing a little bit of this. If you all can drop a 1 in the chat to let me know or let us know that you're able to hear this audio, okay? Because I don't want to keep playing it and y'all can't hear it. So once I start it, if you can hear it, drop a 1 in the chat. All right.
Thank
So
you.
let's see.
Not like an in between when you really think about it, unless you're trying to justify your actions and then you're trying to reach like the judicial system be reaching to try to justify people who
Okay.
Our hands around, wrap our heads around, right?
We're going to go.
And that is a
this one.
needle in a time stack, okay?
That one. Hold on, y'all.
Right.
Find the right spot.
You can even go and do the shit happens. Drag his ass back in the.
Oh gosh, hold on.
Babe, what you doing to the people?
I'm trying to find the right spot. But if y'all can hear it, please drop a 1 in the chat. Let us know that you can hear it.
144 might be the right one.
Did you step down? Do you volunteer?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because if you're still serving on this committee, I don't know.
We can't.
I think
It does not negate the fact that we should still have some form of integrity.
okay. There we go.
You know what I
There it
mean?
is.
You want to have that in the forefront.
Right.
I mean, what's right is like seriously, it's really not like an in between when you really think about it, unless you're trying to justify your actions and then you're trying to reach like the judicial system be reaching to try to justify people who is clearly not right. So I'm saying all of this to say, sometimes you will meet your twin flame in a very inconvenient time. And I want you guys to watch this movie it just came out, I think last year. It is called
A needle. The needle one?
In a Time Stack.
Needle in a time stack.
She met her twin flame last
year. Yes, that's what I'm looking for right here. Okay.
To really see what's on the inside.
I'm sorry, I had to get it.
Okay. So this young lady she wrote us and she asked us, she said she's married.
She's married.
She's been married for 10 years?
10 years.
10 years. She's been married for 10 years. She's married to her husband for 10 years. And she met her twin flame last year. They went on vacation last year.
She was still married.
She was still married.
Went on a vacation.
Not
with her husband.
With the twin flame.
With the twin flame. Keep going.
Right? And so she said all of a sudden the twin flame stopped talking to her. And he said he doesn't want to have anything to do with her. And so she's confused and she doesn't know what to do. And she doesn't know why he's not talking to her. To me, it's evident, you know. But to her, she's genuinely confused. She doesn't know why.
Why doesn't he want... He's my twin flame. Why doesn't he want to be with me?
We have to stop doing this, guys.
Please stop.
We have to stop using the twin flame name to do things that's not
kosher,
not
right.
Okay, so let me just pause here for a second, because see, there were some things that in this series on Netflix, right, where they were just telling these people like, no, that's your twin flame. What are you doing? You're in the United States and they're in Australia. You need to move to Australia.
Get on a plane, quit your job, and move to Australia to be with your twin flame. Your twin flame is married. Who cares? Go and still be with your twin flame. Push that other man or push that other woman out and be with your twin flame. This is the stuff that they're teaching people in this love and light community.
Right. Now, this was a video that was done a year ago, because we know we were in the community for a short period of time until we realized what was actually going on. And this one, we pulled away and started doing our own thing. But we've been talking about this for quite some time. And this is actually something that is even more relevant today. And let me just share this here. Now, we're not going to play the whole video, even though that is a bad spot for me to pause on. Look at my eyes closed. Let me see if I can just find a different spot.
Hey, ain't nobody looking at
this spot when I don't
Ain't
look
nobody
crazy.
even looking at that. Yeah, look at that.
There we go. Okay.
OMG with
I
two
was just looking
E's.
crazy on there. Okay. But in this video here, we actually talked about twin flame mind control.
Yes.
And in this video, just to give you a short breakdown, we pointed out some key points on recognizing mind control. And if you all remember, if you have seen the series, I would recommend that you watch it
Please do.
just for study reference in a
Yes.
sense. Okay. But in that community, they were actually going through and doing every point that we were talking about when it came to mind control.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
As far as the girl, when they advised her to cut off all connection with her mother and her sister,
Red flag.
that's a huge red flag.
Red
Okay.
flag.
Because how can you heal and you neglect a part of yourself that's really a part of you?
Mhm.
That's called spiritual bypassing.
You gotta pay attention to that.
But the other thing when it comes to mind control is that there will sprinkle some truths in there.
Mhm.
Because one of the things that they talk about was this mirror exercise.
Oh my God.
Okay. Which the mirror exercise is actually very beneficial. Okay. Because it allows you to go within and really dig within. But these people were so much in their heads that even when they were, let's just say the gosh, I can't even say their names, but for the ones that were over Twin Flame University, I think.
What's their name? Shirley.
What their names? Hold
Y'all
on.
know their names. What's their
So,
names?
let me.
I'm gonna call them out right now. What's their names?
Jeff and something.
Y'all
But,
know
yeah,
their names.
Okay, there were some situations where Jeff and his twin flame were totally wrong in what they were advising people to do. But then when people question what they were telling them to do, just like, oh, hold on, you're questioning me?
Right.
You need to go do some mirror work.
And then wait, hold on. This is the part that really got me. And I was so surprised that these people, they were so brainwashed, they didn't even realize what was taking place.
Right.
He actually told them that him and Jesus look the same and he is the next Messiah.
Oh, gosh.
Because he has blue eyes like Jesus. I almost fell out my chair.
Yep.
He has blue eyes like Jesus and he has blonde hair like Jesus. So he discovered, him and his twin flame,
And they started a religion.
discovered that he's the next Messiah and they're supposed to worship him because he's God. And so they started a new religion, their twin flame religion. And these people are still paying them and they're working for free. So they realize that these people have talents, right? Some people are good at marketing and whatever have you. So they have them working for free. And they were telling them that they're doing good for the world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're the ones that were making all the money.
Yeah. So look, we just had to come and talk about this because we know a lot of people are not going to talk about this because they want to run from it.
It's crazy.
But we wanted to put a spotlight on this because a lot of people have some questions as to what is a twin flame connection. And
we were just whatever they teach it.
We would just like to refer to this video here. And on this video, we actually went through, and I'm not going to play the whole thing because there's so many different parts to really dive into. So we would recommend that you all go and check this out. If you want to learn another side of twin flames that's beyond the physical, and it's really about the union within yourself, then check out this video. Oh, I'm pointing to this. Yeah, we point that way. Check out this video because it has a lot of nuggets that are in there that would help you to get a better understanding of what the twin flame journey is. And once you start recognizing that a lot of this is metaphorical, you can see the connections on how some people would get mixed up. And it's when it comes to the esoteric and the exoteric. If you all have been on our channel for quite some time, you should know the difference between the two. But for those newbies, if you don't understand what I just said, when it comes to esoteric knowledge, exoteric, okay, that's more like your churches that just teaching from the holy scriptures, and they're taking the events that happened in those scriptures as something that was historical, something that actually happened. That is an esoteric version with the X, okay? But the esoteric is the hidden part, which is underneath the words that are used that are all metaphorical. And that's where you can get a lot of the real knowledge in when it comes to twin flames.
Right, not from Sheila. Is it Sheila? Was it Sherry?
Yeah,
Sheila.
Yeah.
Not from them, okay? Please, guys, don't. We could listen. That really baffled me, guys. That really baffled me how people are paying these people thousands of dollars to brainwash them, and he's not hiding it. The guy, he's not hiding it. He said when you look at the first documentary that he made, he was actually showing off his house. He was saying, "Look at this house. Look at my car. You know how I got this? I got this from people."
Actually,
we're gonna let you listen to it.
We may be able to play a small part of it.
They might. I don't know how much we're allowed to play for YouTube, but this guy was literally showing off and bragging about how he literally. If you listen to him,
we're just gonna show this part. Okay.
This is ridiculous.
So we're just showing it. So we don't want any smoke from Netflix.
This is fair use.
This is fair use, but we're just showing. But as you can see, the secret to so there you go.
Look at him.
Y'all see that there. So in this series, he was just showing how he got this money and these cars from getting all these people to sign up for their twin flame class. And I think at some point,
look at y'all Messiah, y'all. See, this is y'all Messiah.
That was their Messiah. But there's a point on here, and I think I may be able to find it fairly
This man
quickly.
said he's the next Jesus. I cannot. These people.
But when it came to these, here we go.
There they go, right there.
Show y'all this part, because here's the thing that got me. For these people who are looking for love, like they got some hella money to spend.
They don't even be giving us $1. They're giving these people $222,000.
But we not mad.
I mean,
like,
we're not mad.
Like,
but it's just
talking about being able to find your twin flame, and then they got them paying all of these different classes.
Look at this, and it's crazy.
So yeah,
brainwashing these people.
Good news is so a lot of stuff is coming to light. As we said, this is something that we've brought up anywhere from 3 years ago up until now, just kind of putting people on game about mind control. And that's part of the reason why we changed our name as well to
not be affiliated with anything like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is how you know this is a setup, because I peeped it, right? Mm-hmm. This guy was friends with I don't know,
somebody in the government,
somebody in one of them forces,
alphabet boys.
One of them alphabet boys, right? And and they literally had that lady come in, and she was the one that was actually training them. What they call it? It's
they called it map,
some type of map, mental something. But they were actually training them how to think. Right? So they'll literally install the program of how they want them to think.
Right.
And they would use this personnel who was a professional at training people or programming people or reprogramming people how to think. So if you are kind of out of alignment, they will get you to go and sit with her and see her so she can train you like how they want you to think. Guys, this is high level mind control.
Yes.
High level mind control. If you're in any situation or any group, right, and they're trying to keep you away from your family,
that's a big no-no.
that is a big red flag. Get out. If somebody keeps telling you got to pay for this, you got to pay for this, and you just keep paying, and you're not seeing any results, get out. This is not for you. All of these things that these people are doing, that they're charging people for, and you're not only paying with your money, you're paying with your energy. So not only are they collecting money from the public, right? That's a form of energy. They're collecting your essence also. That's another form of energy. They're like energy vampires. They're getting away with it. You know what? They file a lawsuit against these people. And this is how I know this is deeper and it's a setup. I call it from the day one, right? They file a lawsuit against these people for ripping them off. And they did not find them guilty. They're still out there and they're still continuing doing what they're doing. So they're being supported by high places, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So they're they're here to infiltrate, okay, our ascension.
Yeah. But,
so you got to learn how to read between the lines with things like this, guys.
Oh yeah, that is for sure. And I don't know why I didn't update this earlier, but let me go ahead and update this. But yeah, so with this stuff now, don't get your panties all in a bunch. Okay, and think that this twin flame thing is done and I can't deal with it anymore. No. Okay, because once again, just understand that if you watch this series and you can understand what's going on, this is no different than the FBI getting involved when it came to hip hop. If you don't know about their whole infiltration with that, look into it. When it came into the infiltration of the Black Lives Matter movement, because it started out as something that was actually positive, and then it got invaded by other entities that wanted to push it in another direction, which is not for Black people. It's so many different things. There's so many different psyops that happen, and this couple was the one who infiltrated when it came to twin flames. Because there's so much information that has not been revealed when it comes to twin flames that it makes it a little bit easier. Well, actually, no, it goes back into the mind control. Because one of the things, let me see, and I think I said it in the beginning of this. Let me see.
And guys, I want to say this. The beautiful thing about mind control is that when you are being mind controlled, you don't know.
You don't know.
That's why it's called mind control, because you don't know. And there's a lot of things that you know, right, that you don't know. But there is also a lot of things that you don't know that you don't know. Okay? Keep that in mind.
Yeah. And I want to see, but I didn't want to keep playing this. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't save a lot of this, but we wanted to just jump on here. It was like, we got to get it prepared. Like, no, let's just get into it.
Stay away from these people, guys.
Let me see something here. I'm trying. Hold on, y'all. Trying. Okay, I can't find the exact point, but in this video, once again, just sharing you all with this. Let me get this back up because I have not been paying attention to the comments. This video here. In this video, we talked about the whole tricks when it comes to mind control, and one of the things about mind control, and hopefully I quote myself correctly here, but when the enemy knows you better than you know yourself, then they can control you. And so one of the things that these individuals in these love and light communities know is that everybody wants love.
Right.
Okay? And they play on everybody's need to be loved and to be accepted.
Right.
And you'll see this in a lot of different cults, which
organizations.
I ain't gonna say it right now. But there are a lot of different organizations who say that they're not cults, but they're cults. When they play on your emotions and make you feel guilty that you're not a part of the party and that you should do whatever you need to do to convert yourself to be a part of this party.
Exactly.
That's mind control.
Right, and making you feel left out. So they'll create what they consider to be a norm, right? Just in society. Society is a cult also. They create a norm. And if you don't fit into that norm, then they'll make you feel isolated. They'll make you feel like something is wrong with you. And so because you want to be a part of that crowd, what you're going to do now, you're going to start to conform to their norm. But you have to be aware enough to realize when somebody's trying to control you. Right. And usually if someone is trying to control you, it's because you have something that they want or you have something that they need.
Right.
Okay.
Which is your light. Okay. Because these people in these communities, they know light when they see it. And it's one of those things where they know you better than you do. And they see your light and they know that you're not utilizing your light and your energy. So they're like, okay, bring your light and energy to me since you don't want to use it for yourself. And that's where that comes in.
And the one of the things that I noticed with these type of communities, especially in the love and light community per se, quote unquote, and you notice this. I'm gonna tell you the movie. I think it's Doctor Strange. I'm gonna tell you about this thing in Doctor Strange in a minute. Remind me, talk about this. The people in these love and light communities, right? The leaders per se, not so much the followers, but the leaders, the higher tier up ones, right? They would ridicule, quote unquote, because it's the yin and the yang, right? So you have the masculine and the feminine energy, right? But they would really harness in on the masculine energy, right? But they'll demonize the feminine energy, right? So anything that's dark and anything that's so-called negative and all those, so they'll polarize themselves, right? And they'll use this as a form of mind control. And so anybody who's doing anything outside of that masculine order, that energy that they created, anybody who's doing anything outside of that, right? It might seem a little bit too creative, something that's too out of control. They'll demonize you. They'll call you all kinds of names because they want you to be structured in a particular way or do things in a particular way. If you don't do things in this particular way, then they'll treat you as an outsider. They're not teaching people how to work with the yin and the yang. Right. Because you see the feminine energy is something that cannot be controlled. Okay? And that's, they call that the dark side, but it's not really dark as in bad. It's the yin and the yang. It's a part of everything. It's a negative and a positive. When you combine a negative and positive, then this is where you exude the power. Right? But this is what they do. So the people who are so-called at the top, they will utilize the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang. But the people that's at the bottom, the followers, right? They'll tell you, oh, bad girl, bad boy, you shouldn't be doing that. Bad boy, bad girl, look at you. Go do your mirror work, right? It's mind control. Right? And that's how that works. Yeah. What's up, everybody in the building? What's up, guys? What we got in the comments? Yeah, Miss Alchemist Empress, we appreciate you. She said she had talked about it on her channel too, but she played too much of the movie and they cut a lot of it out. See, that's what we don't want to do. We want to get the message out because they want these people to continue to do what they're doing. This is why the lawsuit didn't even work against them, even though a lot of things that they were doing were debaucherous. It was actually illegal, but they're getting away with it because they're supporting a particular kind of agenda. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you can read between the lines, RBL, okay? Don't let these people deter you from being on your spiritual journey and your ascension, okay? What Alchemical Empress, what she said? Oh, that's what she was talking about. She definitely encouraged talking about that. And we got Lyrical Goddess. What's up, y'all? Oh, Lyrical Yes.
in the building.
Peace, 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 peace.
All right. So yeah, we definitely wanted to shine some light on that, but also in some of the videos that we've seen on YouTube in the past couple of weeks, people are really trying to question what this whole twin flame journey is.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna put us out there, and I would say that if you were to watch the progression of our videos, and
Yeah.
right now we have how many videos?
Like
do we
400
have
and something, maybe.
on here. Oh, it doesn't show it on here.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you all were to watch these videos, and no, we're not trying to really, I mean, it's our YouTube channel. We put this out to help people. But if you look at the journey from the beginning, from the oldest videos up to the newest videos, you will see a change.
Right.
Okay? You will see how we were really caught up in the twin flame thing.
Yeah,
it's all
I know,
lovely
physical,
and
yeah.
the bubbly and everything. But then you'll see like certain light bulbs start going
Yeah.
off. Like, hold on, this actually means something different.
Mhm.
Be like, babe, did you ever think about it? Like, no, I didn't think
Yeah.
about it that way. And you'll see an evolution
The growth
that happens. Now, we haven't made it, no, but we definitely have moved forward and become stronger as individuals and stronger as a couple.
Right.
Okay. And I would believe it shows some ups and downs for us as well. I mean, for the most part, we kept our private life private,
Right.
but there were times when we let y'all in behind the curtains a little bit to see what's going on,
Yeah.
because we wanted to be honest and transparent with you all. Even with everything that we've taught up to this point, a lot of it right now, and we said this in the beginning of the year, that this is time for application.
Man, have we been applying?
And so this is the time of application, because 2024, it's game time. Like, it's time for us to really shine. You know, all the experience that we've had up until this point, it's all been practice.
Yeah.
Okay. And going into 2024, this is when you go up and you show that you know
Right.
what you're doing and that you know who you are.
Right. We
Okay.
got something. The lyrical goddess said, "What I miss." Girl, we talking about these twin flame people who trying to lead people astray and lead them straight to the pit of the bottom of hells.
Right. And you know what? I really hope that that whole Netflix
Yeah.
docuseries puts them on blast, and that people really wake up and understand that they are not what they need.
No,
Nobody needs that.
no, guys. We've been saying this from day one. Okay,
Mhm.
you can do this. Turn within and do your own work. If
Yes.
there's people out there, you know, who might offer a little bit of guidance. I mean, we used to do it, but I don't think we do it anymore. I don't even know if we're going to open up to do it anymore, because it's dealing with other people's energies is heavy.
Very heavy.
Some people carry a lot of heavy energy, and we are super sensitive. So we don't know if that's something we might think about opening back up. I don't know. Right now, it don't look that way.
Right.
But there are some people out there who are able to deal with those type of stuff, and they can help to guide you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like Q, I know Q. He does subconscious work. He's really good, and we recommend Q 1,000,000,000,000,000%, because he's
definitely
an honest person. Doesn't try to take advantage of people, and he truly is gifted when it comes to the subconscious. He speaks a different language with the subconscious, right? He's done it with a lot of people, so that's somebody you can trust. We recommend him. We've had sessions with him before. People like that, yes, because they actually guide you within your own self and help to develop your own tools and mechanism, and they don't rob you. Okay, so you get something out of it. In these times, you got to use your discernment. Rest in power, brother Panic. Okay, we hadn't been able to do anything, any lives, or rest in power, brother Panic. That was one of our beautiful occult. He don't like to be called teachers or whatever. You know, he just shared his journey, but he was really influential in the spiritual community, and he will be missed. Okay. Yes. I'm saying this to say they're gonna have a lot of fakers. A lot. They're gonna have a lot of fakers that's gonna come up out of the woodworks saying that, come here and you're going to get this, come here, you're going to do this. But we're telling you that you have the power within yourself to be able to manifest anything that you want to. We all come here like a lavender seed, like a plum rose seed, every seed has everything, every continent that it needs within it. See, the world has continents. We have our own continents, right, that we need to pursue and to do what we came here to do. Now, we have guys along the way. We can't feel like, oh, we know everything. Yeah, there are people along the way. Like I said, Q, he's one of them. A few others. We not doing it anymore like that. You know what I'm saying? But there are people who would help to guide you and nudge you in the right direction.
Yeah.
But you got to know the difference. You got to feel the energies. You got to trust your intuition, trust your instincts.
Right.
When somebody's taking advantage of you, you have to be able to see it. Don't be so desperate to find something that you're willing to give up a piece of your soul to get it, literally. Okay?
Yeah.
Please don't go to these people's website and get anything.
Or anything. I mean, really, okay. With us going into Aquarius, right? This is all mental. We are in the field of imagination.
Oh my God.
And your imagination will create whatever you can imagine, whether it's good or if it's bad. Your imagination is going to come into fruition. So you really have to understand and be able to protect yourself mentally and understand these red flags when it comes to mind control.
Yes.
And there are so many books, so many videos, so many free resources to help you in identifying when mind control is being played.
But you see, they got a lot of young people that's coming up. There's a lot of, they're not, because they're young. A lot of young minds, a lot of young people are coming into spirituality and they're just hearing these catchphrases and they get excited and
chakras.
And you know what I'm saying? And so when they put in twin flame, these idiots, excuse my expression, but it's true, they're the first ones that will probably pop up on the algorithm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to run to them because with our videos and people like us, they tend to more suppress our videos.
Oh, yeah.
But they'll push out those other idiots who are taking advantage of people. They'll push their videos to the forefront for whatever reason.
Even on the docu-series, the girl mentioned that when she started searching about twin flames and the whole topic, they're the ones who popped up at the top.
Right at the top. Telling people to rob, steal, and do whatever else to get twin flames. And they're really not even talking about the true journey, which is a journey within self and the self-discovery. They're not even talking about that. They're just making these people feel, if I don't have my twin flame, I'm nothing.
Yeah. So this is really a public record to let everybody know that, and this is just a matter of separating ourselves from everybody else. Because we've said it many times before in our videos, we are not your normal twin flame couple.
Ooh, no, we not what they say, because they have their own their blueprint as to what in the love and light community what twin flames is supposed to be like. Okay, we always let you guys know that we are here to share our journey. Yes. Okay, we tell you guys what we've discovered. We tell you what we have learned. And if you can grab something from what we have discovered, if you can grab something, a nugget from our journey, and it's beneficial to you, then that is wonderful and it's beautiful. But we're not here to force anybody into any one type of category, or you know what I'm saying? Because we all have different paths to walk here, and it's up to us to really hone in on our path. And some paths are similar, right? And so if you find a similarity within a path, then that's beautiful. But we're not here to mind control people and tell them what to do. And if they don't do this, you're not going to get that. If you ever hear that, run.
Run fast.
Run real fast. If somebody's telling you, if you don't do it this way, you're not going to get this result, then run. Do not go to these people's website and book no session for no 200, 2,000. Don't do it. We told you this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, and we're telling it to you again today. Don't do it, okay? If you go to somebody's channel, my channel, our channel, Q's channel, and you want to give a little $2, you feel it in your heart, and you want to give a little whatever donation to help their lights on, go ahead, do that. You know, nothing wrong with giving a little something, little appreciation, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. But don't you go to nobody's thing and pay them no $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 for them to find you no damn twin flame, because it's not gonna happen.
Or any love, to be honest.
Don't do it.
And yes, we just put our Cash App on the screen. The Cash App hasn't been changed yet. Y'all, we've been focused on a lot of other things.
Yeah.
We still have quite a few updates to do on the channel, so please forgive that at the moment.
Yeah.
But if what we're saying tonight and if you have watched us in the past and we have been helpful for you in any shape, form, or fashion, then just drop a donation. If you want to send $5,000, I'm not going to stop you. But anything from $1 and between that, we're good.
That's
okay?
cool, and that's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, please do not go to these people's websites and pay this love and light money, okay? Because it's not like it's going back like into charity, or it's going back into some type of community to do some type of building or something of the sort. That I could probably understand. It's not doing that. This guy's buying Lamborghini in these big mansions for himself.
Yeah, and one other thing, because we mentioned Q Reeves quite a few different times.
Yeah,
and
big up to Q.
One of the reasons why we say that he's one of integrity is from one of the stories that he told us.
Yeah.
Which he actually told everyone when it came to his gift and being able to tap into the subconscious.
Yeah.
Because he was actually approached through someone in Dolores Cannon's camp, and they wanted him to do regressions, but they wanted him to do it in such a way to where it didn't give people the results that they were looking for. They wanted him to provide just enough help so that they keep coming back.
Like, they didn't want him to actually help them. They just, you know how people are so fascinated with hearing about themselves? Like, oh, you were a Queen Sheba in the past life, and oh, you were this in the past life, and oh, you were that, you were this, and just feed the ego. That's pretty much it. They didn't want to actually give them solutions. So he was like, well, what the hell am I doing this for? I can't give them no solutions. I want to help the people. And they were like, no, that's not what we do.
That's not what we do here.
So he told them to go kick rocks.
And so there are a lot of people, and this is one thing that Panic brought up as well.
Yeah.
Which is that there are a lot of people, for YouTube, for example,
yeah,
who will create a channel and say a lot of different buzzwords and try to make people feel all warm and fuzzy, just so that they can get more likes and quick clicks so that YouTube can send them a check.
Yep.
Or they'll do the opposite and do the fear-mongering thing and try to get people all up and around because the world is coming to an end. Oh my gosh, what are you going to do? You know, they put those type of videos out in order to
what do you call them, clickbait,
gain income. Okay, but if you find a speaker, okay, let's not even say a teacher, let's just say a speaker that is encouraging you to check other resources. And excuse me, let me back up. If you have a speaker that is encouraging you to check resources outside of yourself and also check the resources within yourself, that may be somebody who you can rock
a
with.
little bit of balance. You know, you always got to seek balance in anything that you do. Because if you riding a bike and that bike is not balanced, you ain't going nowhere and you're going to go there real fast. Life is the same thing. You always have to seek balance so that you can be on this journey. You don't want your pedals tipping, right? Because you're going to hurt yourself. So anything that you're formulating, anything that you're getting into, you always have to seek some form of balance. And sometimes the balance don't look like what we think it might look like. Okay. Now, if you got a tire, right, and this tire on this end needs to be balanced with the other one, right? You might just need to put maybe 20% pressure in this one for it to get to 100. And in this one, you might need to put maybe 40% pressure for it to get to 100. So balance does not always look like 50-50, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, there you go.
This is why the love and light community to me is BS. Because sometimes you gotta put a little bit more something to bring the balance.
Right.
You see, y'all pick up what I'm putting down, if that makes sense.
Hopefully it is.
Because in order for you to bring balance, you need, guys, masculine and feminine energy, which is the yin and the yang, which is the negative and the positive. If you lean too much on either side, you're out of whack. But you got to know when you need more of this and when you need less of that. And that is where your intuition comes in.
Yeah.
And when you start doing your shadow work, guys, and when you really start going within and learning who you are, this thing becomes a Tuesday. You know, it gets easier. It gets easier. And then when you see people like Sherry and what is his name, Jeff, when you see people like them, you can see them for what they are, where they're infiltrators. They're not here to feed you. They're here to rob you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. And so, so we definitely had to come on here and shed some light on this.
Yeah.
And just also set the record straight for us that we weren't one of those ones who were on that.
No, we taught the exact opposite of what they're teaching. Well, they're telling you to go break up happy homes, and we're telling you to have respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Operate in morals and have values and things of that nature. Okay? Don't go break up nobody's home because that's your so-called twin flames. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Respect, love yourself. And when you love yourself and you respect yourself, you carry yourself a certain way because you exude a certain type of energy.
Right.
Okay? You don't need to chase nothing that belongs to you.
Oh, say that again?
You don't.
Oh, no, say it again?
You do not need to chase anything that belongs to you.
Okay.
It's yours.
There we go. That's
what is yours, you will get it. You will receive it.
That is the wisdom for the day right there. Let me go ahead and pass the plate right now.
You know what, brother? Brother William?
If that word right there don't get a donation, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. That deserves a donation right there.
But it's true.
But it's for you. You don't have to chase.
You got to chase what belongs to you.
But
all right, we love you guys, man.
But, yeah.
That really broke my heart when I seen that series. It broke my heart into a million pieces because we talked about that I can't even find the videos where we talked about it, but we talked about those people
many times,
and we try to warn so many people about things like that. Subtle mind control. It starts out subtle. It doesn't start out heavy. It starts out subtle.
Right.
And by the time you're in it, you're in too deep. You don't even know what the hell's going on. By the time you turn around, you don't stop talking to your whole family. You living in this little tree,
bubble,
singing kumbaya. You can't get angry because if you get angry, then you got to go do mirror work. You know what I'm saying? It climbs, it escalates, it starts small and it grows.
Yes. So after we finish this live, I'll make sure to put some links in the description to show for the videos that we recommend that y'all go and take a look at. Because once again, we've been putting this on blast. Look at somebody trying to hide from the camera. Oh gosh, you're not that fast. But we will put the videos in the description so that you all can actually check those out.
Yes.
And gather some other nuggets from it. But there is something that I did want to touch on before we head out of here. Because this is something that a lot of people are talking about. And I think it's something that needs to be addressed as well. Which is right now, with what's going on in this world, is that there's a lot of different pressure. And for the most part, for those who hadn't done their shadow work like we told you all to do so many years ago, a lot of people are falling underneath the weight of it. And they're falling into a depression and some heavy anxiety.
Yes.
Okay. So what you are experiencing right now is a birthing process. When we go into 2024, these are new beginnings. We're actually going to start seeing some things really go in our favor. And that's for everybody who is watching this. And if you have stuck in here for this whole hour, this information is for you. Okay. everything that you have, all of the seeds that you have been planting over the years, all of the transformation that you've had, that you've done within yourself and outside of yourself, because hey, you may have wanted to lose a little bit of weight. You've been doing some things on that. But going into 2024, this is the time for us to start reaping our harvest. Okay? These are the times when things are going to really start working for you, and you will really be able to steer that boat. But if you don't have any control over you, you're going to steer yourself in the direction that you don't want to be in.
Facts.
Okay? So I want to say this to everybody. It is okay. You're not the only one who is going through this.
Yes.
Okay? And because you're not the only one who is going through this, you do have support. Because there are a lot of different people that want to see you succeed. Okay? So just hold on just a little bit longer. Just hold on a little bit longer, because that breakthrough is right around the corner. And just like that video that we put up a moment ago about, can you be trusted with cosmic powers? This moment right here is like that last little push, that last hurrah before the baby comes out, and things of that nature. Okay? Because you're being tested to see if you can be trusted with cosmic powers.
Well, we already know Jeff and Sherry can't.
They ain't getting no powers. They are cut off.
No, they are borrowed. But that's called borrowed powers.
Yeah.
It's different types of different levels to powers. That's borrowed.
Yeah. So just know, hold on. You can make it through, just like we make it through. Y'all can do it too.
Yes.
Okay?
And I hope they see this video. Yes, we're talking bad about you because you know you're not supposed to be doing stuff like this. I really hope you do get to see this video. And I don't know how you sleep at night. And Sherry, you know better. Okay, I don't even know why you're letting this young man do this to these thousands of people, but it's okay, because on the other side, you're gonna be answering, both of you, but especially you, Sherry.
Oh no, they got to answer now.
They'll answer now, but on the other side, you're gonna have a lot of answering to do for the lives that you deliberately destroyed. I really hope you get to see this video. You see my eyes? I'm not playing with you. I'm watching you. Leave these people alone. Okay, that was for them. Back to y'all.
All right.
Back to y'all. We love you guys, and this is one of the reasons why we chose to come here. And we know that YouTube, they got us on a chokehold with our videos. But who this message reaches, it reaches.
Yes, but we're gonna do our part with. Let me not say that, because I can't make any promises to you all right now. But let's just say that our intention is to do more videos so that we can actually get on the algorithm even more with YouTube, and really provide you all with some practical things that you can apply in your life.
Right, because it's really not that hard.
No.
I mean, the map is not the terrain. Don't get me wrong, okay? It's life. And life can put us through the washing machine sometimes.
Yeah. But
there are tools, and they're coping tools that we can develop, that we can use, that we don't have to drain our life savings. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other on this journey. We're not supposed to take advantage of each other. It's just not right.
Right.
But the lyrical goddess, she said, I had to slow down on taking on so much due to people attaching themselves versus actually utilizing advice to help themselves. This has become a trend. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
That's why we don't do you notice that we really don't do readings anymore like that, right?
Yeah.
It's a combination, coupled all those reasons, because the sessions that we used to do with individuals, we don't mind, but they were just stuck in, when is my twin flame coming back? And we were really trying to guide them within as much as possible, but it's like they weren't getting it. A lot of them weren't getting it. They were just caught up in the whole twin flame, being lonely, and sometimes the situations were so crazy because they'll be in marriages, and then it just got really out of hand, and it's like common sense kind of like flew out the window after a while. So we said, you know what, we won't hang this up for a little bit, because not saying everybody, okay, because some people, they did a great job, they went on, they, you know what I'm saying, but for the good majority of the people that we did sessions with, it was just that hung up thing with twin flames, and then they'll jump to somebody else and they'll pay somebody else. I know quite a few of them probably end up with Sherry and Jeff.
Some of them did. Some of them
because
did.
They didn't want to do the inner work.
Now, and you know what? The other reason why we pulled back was because of our responsibility of the influence.
Right.
Okay. And we saw for a moment that the message wasn't sinking in for some people. And we felt like we may have been contributing to the problem. And so we had to pull ourselves back so that we could actually look at the situation in a whole, and people could actually probably look at themselves and say, like, okay, is it me or is it this other person?
Right.
You know, it gives you a point to really see where the shenanigans is really coming from. Okay. And a lot of people are getting exposed for what they did.
Right.
So we're just going to leave it at that.
We're going to leave it there. And Alchemical Empress said, I tell people all the time, okay, yeah, pull it up there. I can't see. I tell people all the time, if the help does not lead you back to yourself, question it. Facts. See, right there, wisdom.
Yep.
If it doesn't lead you back to yourself, question it.
Yes.
Big time. If it's telling you got to travel overseas to go break up somebody's happy home, you better not do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
All right.
You know better. Your mama will be mad at you doing something like that.
I like this one here. She's talking about, but I know that was.
That's when I was telling them all. Yeah, I hope y'all clip that and send it to them, because I hope they get it. Yeah. I know they're dead wrong for doing what they're doing, trying to stop people's ascension and growth.
And believe me, they're not the only ones. There are some other ones that are out there. Once again, if I want to say that we put them on blast before, but we're not going to mention their names because we're not trying to give them any type of attention.
No.
But there's still quite a few of them out there that want to charge you this arm and a leg.
All kinds of thousands of dollars. I don't understand this.
If there's anybody who you would pay thousands of dollars to, which more likely anybody who is truly spiritual, they understand the law of exchange. They understand that. So yeah, they will take a donation for what they're giving, but there's going to be a balance.
Right.
If they're going to give you $5,000 worth of knowledge, then that's an equal exchange.
And you're going to see the results. You're going to be like, you know what? Damn, that was $5,000. But I could see why I paid $5,000.
Right.
You'll see it. You won't be there flying across Europe trying to do something crazy. You know, you won't be ending up incarcerated in prison and things of that nature.
No.
You're going to see why it has to be that way, or why they might charge that kind of amount. It has to, the energy must match.
Yeah.
And you know when it matches.
Yeah, because the only person I can think of right now is who's worth their weight in what they charge in their fee is Tony Robbins and Eric Thomas. Like, if you actually get a mentorship with them, that fee is going to be worth it. Because by the end of that mentorship, you are going to be crushing it in every shape, form, or fashion. Like, those are some people who are worth their $4,000 or $10,000 mentor fee. But then again, Tony Robbins tells you to go within. Eric Thomas tells you that you have to count on yourself, that you have to save yourself. He's gonna charge you $5,000 to tell you to go save yourself.
So hey, if you got an extra $5,000, fine. Right. But if you want to invest that money, keep it in your pocket, and just go within.
Yeah, just go within.
It's simple.
Just like this channel's name, Journey Within.
Awaken Minds.
There you go.
That's it. Just wake up.
Wake the fuck up.
Bam, bam, bam. Wake up and journey. There you go. And journey within. That's it. Just wake up. Awareness. That's all you need. Awareness. And you're on your journey. You're going to see everything that you're meant to see on that journey as long as you're awake.
Yes.
But if you go to sleep,
you're not going to see it.
Make sure you're awake in the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Be lucid.
Be lucid if you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because you're going to meet some people on that journey who will try to trick you.
Yeah.
Just always make sure that you're lucid in your dream. All right.
So we're about to head out once again. If this information was helpful for you, drop that donation in the Cash App. It's still the Twin Flames Unite. You'll still see that same type of logo on there. Twin Flames Unite.
It's an S?
Yeah, it's an S on there.
Look, I don't even know my own thing.
Yeah.
Y'all don't listen to me. I don't be doing this technical stuff.
So yeah, once again, if this information was helpful for you, or if you were just entertained, drop a donation in as well. Whatever amount you feel is on your heart, drop it on in.
Yeah, and follow us on we have different pages now. Yeah. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll be able to see our other pages, because we told you guys before why we're really not here as much as we used to is because we actually building. So my baby is working on his insurance, and I'm working on my real estate businesses. So we actually building businesses. It takes a lot of energy. A lot of energy. So that's why we hadn't been able to really do as much videos as we would like. But we're going to come in from time to time, and we're going to try to do more videos because as we build our own flow, we'll be able to free up some time where we can come in and touch on some topics that the YouTube streets is on Netflix now. Looks like you might have to actually come in and really start doing some videos to try to help pages, guys. I will really say mine is no legacy. In my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. That's pretty much where we're gonna be most of the time. You guys are in the Alabama plug. If you guys are in the Alabama region, if you would like to sell or buy a home, hit up girl. If you're in, I'll let you see the director. I don't know where you place it at. Most Irish nights, I guess. I can take that. So if you want to follow page, you'll find it here. Now, we had spoke about it. Oh my God, I wanted to tell you guys about the trip. How did I forget that? Because that was spiritual. So if you want to follow our baby, if you're in Alabama, you want to sell or buy real estate, and Alicia's Legacy on Instagram. And if you want to get information in regards to life insurance, check out your boy here for any free quotes for in Alabama and Michigan and other states are coming. Actually, if you're in any of the U.S. 50 states and you want to get information about life insurance, just DM your boy and I'll be able to help you out. All right. Yes. So just want to put that in there. Looks like I got a message too. Need to figure out who that is. All right. But what were you about to say? No, you mentioned my trip. Yes. Maybe we should do a separate video about that trip. Because that was super spiritual. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. And for those of you all who are not aware, Alicia's mom passed away on the 23rd of October. And if you guys know, if you've been rocking with us for a while, you know what the number 23 means, right? Yeah. So, shit. Oh, the chair trying to break. All right, brother. What's going on? Okay. So, but yeah, that's another video that we're going to do because that was a whole experience for my baby and also for me as well. It kind of it
changed some
it
things.
really did.
Yeah.
We went through like a portal.
Yeah, so we're gonna do another video talking about
Yeah.
that experience. But yeah, so that's all we wanted to do is just come on here and shed some light on this and let you all know what's going on. We're still here, still together. If anybody ever thought about is Chris and Leisha still together?
We ain't
yeah.
going nowhere. This it.
Nothing going nowhere.
We chose the journey and we doing it and we're gonna keep doing it.
Right.
If you don't see us for some time, it's just because our energy is elsewhere.
Right.
Like what we're doing now. We're just building, doing a lot of building. So again, if you guys would like to send us some love donations, please feel free to hit up our Cash App. I know we have PayPal for some of you guys who are out of the United States. You ask for our PayPal. We have PayPal also. For those of you who don't have Cash App, I believe we do have Venmo also.
Yeah, we got all of it.
We got all of it in many ways. If you guys would like to give and show us a little support, it really does help to encourage us to come back on here because we do have to take from what we're doing to come here. So
right.
Any little bit of support, we really would appreciate it. We're not asking you for $2,000.
No.
Oh my God, it is hilarious. But yeah, that's what we've been doing, and we'll come back on. Maybe I don't know if we'll make it on tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Sunday. We might be able to make it on because I need to tell you guys about my experience in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was born. So I just came from there a few days ago. I got it
less than a week ago.
It's a whole video, guys. I can't even fit it into this one because we'll be here all night. Okay.
All night. Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, y'all.
Thank you, the Lyrical Goddess. Thank you, guys, so much. Appreciate it. Sending you love right back.
Yes. All right, y'all. We love y'all so much.
Peace.
Peace out.